Hello, my friends, bienvenidos queridos amigos, os saluda Richard Groy desde el aeropuerto de Luxemburgo. Vamos a volar hasta el aeropuerto de London City, ciudad de Londres, que es una de las aproximaciones también más complicadas y todo un reto para hacerlo con este de L.I.N.D.A Q400 de Luxemburgh. Es un vuelo real, compañía real que hace vuelos a London City desde Luxemburgo y de London City a Luxemburgo. Así que vamos a comenzar. Será primer vuelo del día, así que nos toca hacer el procedimiento completo.
Bank angle.
Y las baterías están así. Bueno, va a ser la primera vez también que volamos con este avión. Con esta compañía y este avión.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our -8 Q400. We're just waiting for the last of the luggage to be loaded on board, then we'll be able to get underway in a few minutes. On behalf of the entire flight crew, I wish you a pleasant flight.
Line slope. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
TCAS system test OK.
Bueno, vamos con la configuración de combustible. Hemos preparado ya aquí los ajustes. Llevamos 3.390 kilos de combustible. Y un zero fuel weight. De 23.700. Luxemburgh Tower, Golf Romeo 761, radio check 118.1.
Golf Romeo 761, readability 5.
Readability 5 also, Golf Romeo 761. Luxemburgh Tower, Golf Romeo 761, ready for clearance London City.
Golf Romeo 761, stand by. Golf Romeo 761, cleared to London City Airport, Diakirch 3 X-ray departure, then has filed, Squawk 3031.
Golf Romeo 761 is cleared to London City Airport, Deer Creek 3 X-ray departure, then as file Squad 3031.
Golf Romeo 761, Squawk 3031.
Golf Romeo 761, Squawk 3031.
Golf Romeo 761, read back correct.
Luxemburgh Tower, Golf Romeo 761, request start up.
Last aircraft say again.
Luxemburgh Tower, Golf Romeo 761, request start up.
Golf Romeo 761, startup approved.
Roger, Golf Romeo 761. Luxemburgh Tower, Golf Romeo 761 at gate Alpha 4 with information Romeo, ready taxi with clearance.
Golf Romeo 761, standby. Pacifica 952, standby. Golf Romeo 761, QFE 964 hectopascals.
QFF 964 hectopascals, Golf Romeo 761.
Golf Romeo 761, QFE 964 hectopascals.
QFE 964 hectopascals, Golf Romeo 761.
Luxemburgh Tower, Golf November Foxtrot, ready for departure.
Golf November Foxtrot, standby. Orbit 964, cleared to land runway 24, wind 240 degrees at 10. Cleared to land runway 24, orbit 964. Golf November Foxtrot, hold position.
Hold position, Golf November Foxtrot.
Pacifica 952, cleared to Brussels National Airport, Raper 5 X-ray departure, then is filed, Squawk 3036.
Pacifica 952, cleared to Brussels National Airport, Raper 5 X-ray departure, then is filed, Squawk 3036.
Pacifica 952, read back correct.
Pacifica 952, request pushback and start.
Pacifica 952, pushback and start approved.
Pacifica 952.
Orbit 964, turn right any intersection. Orbit 964. Golf November Foxtrot, runway 24 line up.
Runway 24 line up, Golf November Foxtrot.
Luxemburgh Tower, Pacifica 952, at gate Victor 13, with information Romeo, ready taxi with clearance.
Pacifica 952, taxi to holding point runway 24, via Lima 4 Bravo 1 Alpha and Charlie.
Taxi to holding point runway 24, via Lima 4 Bravo 1
Okay.
Alpha and Charlie, Pacifica 952.
Ya tenemos pista.
Luxembourg Tower, orbit 318, with you on ILS runway 24.
Orbit 318, Luxembourg Tower, roger. Orbit 576.
Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 158, ready for clearance, Brussels National.
Pacifica 158, standby. Pacifica 158, cleared to Brussels National Airport, Raper 5 X-ray departure, then is filed, Squawk 3042.
Pacifica 158, cleared to Brussels
120,
National Airport,
121,
Raper 5
131,
X-ray departure, then is
151.
filed, Squawk 3042.
Pacifica 158, read back correct. Orbit 964, vacated runway.
Pacifica 158, request pushback and start.
Pacifica 158, standby. Orbit 964, standby. Golf November Foxtrot, wind 240 degrees at 10, cleared takeoff runway 24.
Clear takeoff runway 24, Golf November Foxtrot.
Orbit 964, taxi to gate Victor 11, via Golf Bravo 2 Lima 10 and Lima 5, hold short Lima. Taxi to gate Victor 11, via Golf Bravo 2 Lima 10 and Lima 5, hold short Lima, orbit 964. Pacifica 158, push back and start approved.
Pacifica 158.
Orbit 576, runway 24 line up.
Runway 24 line up, orbit 576.
Orbit 576, wind 240 degrees at 10, cleared takeoff runway 24.
Clear takeoff runway 24, orbit 576.
Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 158, at gate Victor 12, with information Romeo, ready taxi with clearance.
Pacifica 158, taxi to holding point runway 24, via Lima 3 Bravo 1 Alpha and Charlie.
Taxi to holding point runway 24, via Lima 3 Bravo 1 Alpha and Charlie, Pacifica 158.
Luxembourg Tower, Golf November Victor, ready for departure.
Golf November Victor, hold position.
Hold position, Golf November Victor.
Golf November Foxtrot, contact Luxembourg approach 118.9er.
118.9er, Golf November Foxtrot.
Golf November Victor, runway 24 line up.
Runway 24 line up, Golf November Victor.
Bueno, hay un control aquí que
Golf
tenemos.
November Victor, wind 240 degrees at 10, cleared takeoff runway 24.
Clear takeoff runway 24, Golf November Victor.
Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 175, ready for clearance Brussels National.
Pacifica 175, standby.
Ay, que no puedo
Pacifica
asignar.
175, cleared to Brussels National Airport, Raper 5 X-ray departure, then is filed, Squawk 3047.
Pacifica 175, cleared to Brussels National Airport, Raper 5 X-ray departure, then was filed, Squawk 3047.
Pacifica 175, read back correct.
Pacifica 175, request pushback and start.
Pacifica 175,
Bueno, vamos a
Standby.
proceder al arranque
Orbit
porque tenemos
576.
varios problemas.
Contact Luxembourg approach 118.9er.
118.9er, orbit 576.
Pacifica 175.
Uno con Voxatc.
Test.
Luxembourg Airport
Use
Information
runway
Tango
24.
0833
235 knots.
Visibility
greater than 20
Few
kilometers.
clouds at 800, 900. Scattered. Ceiling at 1,500. Broken.
Temperature 02.0.
Dew point 1.
QNH
Altimeter
1005.
ILS.
No say
Runway
goodbyes have
24.
information
Yes.
Tango.
Landing and departing runway 24. VFR aircraft, a direction of flight.
Information
All
Tango.
aircraft lead back full short instructions.
0833
Advise controller on initial
In use
contact. You
runway
have
2.
Luxembourg Tower, Golf Romeo 761, radio check 118.1.
Golf Romeo 761. Readability 5. Luxembourg
Readability
Tower,
5
orbit
also,
275.
Golf Romeo
Ready for
761.
clearance, Brussels National. Orbit 275. Standby.
Luxembourg Tower, Golf Romeo 761, ready for clearance, London City.
Golf Romeo 761. Standby. Orbit 275. Cleared to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray departure. Then as filed. Squawk 3025. Orbit 275. Cleared to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray departure. Then as filed. Squawk 3025. Orbit 275. Route back correct. Orbit 275. Request pushback and start. Orbit 275. Standby. Golf Romeo 761. Cleared to London City Airport. Dekirk 3 X-ray departure. Then as filed. Squawk 3026.
Golf Romeo 761 is cleared to London City Airport, Dekirk 3 X-ray departure. Then as file squad 3026.
Golf Romeo 761. Dekirk 3 X-ray departure. Then as filed. Squawk 3026.
Golf Romeo 761, Dekirk 3 X-ray departure. Then as file squad 3026.
Last aircraft say again.
Golf Romeo 761, Dekirk 3 X-ray departure. Then as file squad 3026.
Golf Romeo 761. Route back correct.
Luxembourg
Orbit
Tower,
275,
Golf Romeo
push back and
761,
start
request
approved.
startup. Luxembourg Tower, Golf Romeo 761, request startup.
Luxembourg Tower, orbit 275, at gate Bravo 9er, with information Tango, ready taxi with clearance. Orbit 275, standby. Golf Romeo 761, standby. Golf Romeo 761, startup approved. Orbit 275, Luxembourg Tower, pass your message.
Luxembourg Tower, Golf Romeo 761 at gate Alpha 4 with information Tango, ready taxi with clearance.
Disregard, orbit 275.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our Dash 8 Q400.
Golf Romeo
Just waiting for the
761.
last of the
Stand
luggage to
by.
load on board, then we'll be able to get
Golf
underway in
Romeo
a few minutes.
761.
On behalf of the entire flight crew,
Luxembourg Tower,
wish you a
pass
pleasant
your
flight.
message.
Luxembourg Tower, Golf Romeo 761 at gate Alpha 4 with information Tango, ready taxi with clearance.
Golf Romeo 761. Taxi to holding point runway 24 via Lima 1 Bravo 1 Alpha and Charlie.
Taxi to holding point runway 24 via Lima 1 Bravo 1 Alpha and Charlie. Golf Romeo 761.
Luxembourg Tower, orbit 351, ready for clearance. Brussels
Okay.
National. Orbit 351, stand by. Orbit 352, cleared to land runway 24, wind 240 degrees at 10.
Cleared to land runway 24, orbit 352.
Luxembourg
Ground,
Tower,
we are ready for
Golf Oscar
pushback.
November, ready for departure.
We are ready now, please. Release
Golf Oscar
point.
November, hold position.
Hold position. Golf Oscar November.
Parking brakes,
Orbit
release.
351, cleared to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray
Proceed back
departure,
now. You're
then
clear
is
to start
filed.
the engine number 2.
Squawk 3034. Orbit 351, cleared to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray departure, then is filed. Squawk 3034. Orbit 351, route by correct. Orbit 351, request pushback and start. Orbit 351, pushback and start approved. Orbit 351.
Josh!
Orbit 352, turn right any intersection.
Orbit 352.
Luxer contra Luxer.
Golf Oscar November, runway 24, line
Okay.
up.
Runway 24 line up. Golf Oscar November.
Pushback completed. Set the parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brakes set.
Luxembourg
Can we get
Tower,
clearance in number
orbit
1?
351, at gate Victor 13, with information Tango. Ready taxi
Control
with
is
clearance.
Clear of nose gear. Clear to start the
Orbit
engine number 1.
351,
Have a nice
taxi
flight.
to holding point runway 24, via Lima 4 Bravo 1
Okay,
Alpha and
clear
Charlie.
to start engine 1.
Taxi to holding point runway 24, via Lima 4 Bravo 1 Alpha and Charlie. Orbit 351. Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 149, with you on ILS runway 24. Pacifica 149, Luxembourg Tower, roger.
Start engine 2.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of our airline, we would like to welcome you on board of our Dash 8 Q400. The flight time today will be approximately 2 hours. Would you please fasten your seatbelts and refrain from smoking? If you want to use any electronic equipment, we would kindly ask you to contact us
Luxembourg
first.
Tower,
For
orbit
takeoff and landing,
793,
these devices
ready for
must be
clearance.
switched off,
Brussels
and the
National.
cellular phones may not be used during the entire flight.
Orbit
We wish
793,
you a pleasant
stand
stay
by.
on board.
No steering.
Orbit 793, cleared to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray departure, then is filed. Squawk 3042.
Orbit 793, cleared to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray departure, then as filed. Squawk 3042.
Orbit 793.
Ladies and
Read by
gentlemen,
correct.
may we have your attention
Orbit
to the international
352.
safety regulations.
Vacated runway.
This aircraft has 6
Orbit
emergency exits.
352.
2 exits
Stand
are
by.
located in the front, 2 at the
Orbit
wings and 2 at the
793.
back. They are
Request
marked with the
pushback and
exit
start.
sign. Illuminated escape
Orbit
path markings on the floor
793.
lead
Stand
to
by.
these exits. Each seat is equipped with the safety
Golf
belt.
Oscar November.
To fasten
Wind
the seatbelt,
240
put the
degrees
2
at
ends together.
10. Clear
Tighten it by
takeoff
pulling the
runway
loose end.
24.
To unfasten the
Clear
seatbelt,
takeoff runway
lift the upper
24.
part of the buckle.
Golf Oscar
Your
November.
life vest is located under your seat and is sealed in a plastic
Orbit
bag.
352.
When instructed
Taxi
to do
gate
so,
Alpha
take a
4.
hold of the bag
Golf
and take the
Bravo
life
to
vest
Lima
out.
10 and Lima
Pull the
1.
life vest
Hold
over your
short
head.
Lima.
Fasten the life vest by connecting the hooks to
Taxi
the
to
ring.
gate Alpha 4.
Pull the struts
Via
until the
Golf
life
Bravo
vest is
2
properly
Lima 10
adjusted.
and Lima 1.
On leaving the
Hold short
aircraft,
Lima.
pull the
Orbit
threads tight and the
352.
life vest will inflate.
Orbit
Red tubes are located
793.
on both
Push
sides
back
for
and
blowing
start
the additional
approved.
air into the life vest.
Orbit
For
793.
more detailed information, for your attention.
Luxemburgh Tower, orbit 793, at gate Victor 12, with information Tango, ready taxi with clearance.
Orbit 793. Taxi to holding point runway 24. Via Lima 3 Bravo 1 Alpha Charlie.
Taxi to holding point runway 24, via Lima 3 Bravo 1 Alpha and Charlie, orbit 793.
Pacifica 779. Wind 240 degrees at 10. Clear takeoff runway 24.
Cleared takeoff runway 24. Pacifica 779.
Golf Oscar November. Contact Luxembourg approach 118.9er.
118.9er. Golf Oscar November.
Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 538, ready for clearance Brussels National.
Pacifica 538. Stand by. Pacifica 538. Cleared to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray departure. Then is filed. Squawk 3047.
Pacifica 538, clear to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray departure, then as filed. Squawk 3047.
Pacifica 538. Read by correct.
Pacifica 538, request pushback and start.
Pacifica 538. Push back and start approved.
Pacifica 538.
Pacifica 149. Cleared to land runway 24. Wind 240 degrees at 10. Cleared to land runway 24. Pacifica 149.
Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 538, at gate Victor 10, with information Tango, ready taxi with clearance.
Pacifica 538. Taxi to holding point runway 24. Via Lima 3 Bravo 1 Alpha Charlie.
Taxi to holding point runway 24, via Lima 3 Bravo 1 Alpha and Charlie, Pacifica 538.
Pacifica 779, contact Luxembourg approach 118.9er.
118.9er, Pacifica 779.
Pacifica 149, turn right any intersection. Pacifica 149. Orbit 351, runway 24, line up. Runway 24, line up, orbit 351. Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 821, ready for clearance, Brussels National. Pacifica 821, stand by. Pacifica 821, cleared to Brussels National Airport, Raper 5 X-ray departure, then as filed, squawk 3056. Pacifica 821, cleared to Brussels National Airport, Raper 5 X-ray departure, then as filed, squawk 3056. Pacifica 821, right correct. Pacifica 149, vacated runway. Pacifica 149, stand by. Pacifica 821, request pushback and start. Pacifica 821, stand by. Orbit 351, wind 240 degrees at 10, clear takeoff runway 24. Clear takeoff runway 24, orbit 351. Orbit 793. Pacifica 149, taxi to gate Victor 13, via Golf Bravo to Lima 10 and Lima 5. Taxi to gate Victor 13, via Golf Bravo to Lima 10 and Lima 5, Pacifica 149. Pacifica 821, pushback and start approved. Pacifica 821. Orbit 793, runway 24, line up.
Runway 24, line up, orbit 793.
Orbit 793, wind 240 degrees at 10, clear takeoff runway 24.
Cleared takeoff runway 24, orbit 793.
Orbit 352, taxi to gate Alpha 4, via Bravo 1 and Lima 1.
Taxi to gate Alpha 4, via Bravo 1 and Lima 1, orbit 352.
Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 821, at gate Victor 41, with information Tango, ready taxi with clearance. Pacifica 821, taxi to holding point runway 24, via Lima Alpha and Charlie. Taxi to holding point runway 24 via Lima Alpha and Charlie, Pacifica 821. Luxembourg Tower, orbit 936, with you on ILS runway 24. Orbit 351, contact Luxembourg approach 118.9er. 118.9er, orbit 351. Orbit 936, Luxembourg Tower, roger.
Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 114, ready for clearance Brussels National.
Pacifica 114, stand by. Pacifica 114, cleared to Brussels National Airport, Raper 5 X-ray departure, then as filed, squawk 3062.
Pacifica 114, cleared to Brussels National Airport, Raper 5 X-ray departure, then as filed, squawk 3062.
Pacifica 114, route by correct.
Orbit 352, shutting down.
Orbit 793, contact Luxembourg approach 118.9er.
118.9er, orbit 793.
Orbit 352, roger.
Pacifica 114, request push back and start.
Golf Romeo 761. Pacifica 114, push back and start approved.
Pacifica 114.
Golf Romeo 761, wind 240 degrees at 10, clear takeoff runway 24.
Clear takeoff runway 24, Golf Romeo 761.
Luxembourg Tower, Pacifica 114, at gate Victor 43, with information Tango, ready taxi with clearance.
Cabin crew.
Pacifica 114, taxi to holding point runway 24 via Lima Alpha and Charlie.
Taxi to holding point runway 24 via Lima Alpha and Charlie, Pacifica 114.
Clear left.
Pacifica 538.
Clear right.
Luxembourg Tower,
Take off.
Hotel Uniform Whiskey, with you on ILS runway 24.
Hotel Uniform Whiskey, Luxembourg Tower, roger.
Knots. Rotate. gear up.
Luxembourg Tower, orbit 783.
Flaps
Ready
up.
for clearance, Brussels National.
Orbit 783, standby. Pacifica 538, runway 24, line up.
Runway 24 line up. Pacifica 538.
Pacifica 538, wind 240 degrees at 10. Clear takeoff, runway 24.
Clear takeoff runway 24, Pacifica 538.
Pacifica 821. Orbit 783, cleared to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray departure, then as filed. Squawk 3071.
Orbit 783, cleared to Brussels National Airport. Raper 5 X-ray departure, then as filed. Squawk 3071.
Golf Romeo 761, contact Luxembourg approach 118.9.
118.9 Golf Romeo 761.
Orbit 783, request pushback and start.
Orbit 783, pushback and start approved.
Luxembourg approach, Golf Romeo 761 with you on Deer Creek 3 X-ray.
Golf Hotel Victor, closing the localizer from the right. Report established.
Wilco, Golf Hotel Victor.
Golf Romeo 761, Luxembourg approach. Roger.
Luxembourg approach, Pacifica 639, with you at flight level 50.
Pacifica 639, fly heading 075, descend to flight level 40, expect vectors to ILS runway 24 approach.
Fly heading 075, leaving flight level 51, descending flight level 40, Pacifica 639.
Golf Romeo 761, climb to flight level 160. Luxembourg approach.
Climb to flight level 160 Golf Romeo 761.
Golf Uniform Victor, turn right heading 125, 23 miles to touchdown. Turn right heading 125, Golf Uniform Victor. Pacifica 639, reduce speed 200.
Reduce speed 200, Pacifica 639.
Orbit 793, climb to flight level 230.
Leaving flight level 140, climbing flight level 230, orbit 793.
Pacifica 639, turn right heading 075.
Turn right heading 075, Pacifica 639.
Pacifica 538, Luxembourg approach, roger.
Golf Hotel Victor, locals are established.
Orbit 351, contact Brussels Centre 125.0.
125.0, orbit 351.
Golf Hotel Victor, descend on the glide path.
Descent on the glide path, Golf Hotel Victor.
Golf Hotel Victor, contact Luxembourg Tower 118.1.
118.1, Golf Hotel Victor.
Golf Uniform Victor, turn right heading 200 degrees, 17 miles to touchdown. Turn right heading 200 degrees, Golf Uniform Victor.
Luxemburgh approach, Pacifica 821, with you on Raber 5 X-ray.
Pacifica 538, climb to flight level 140. Leaving flight level 43, climbing flight level 140, Pacifica 538. Golf Uniform Victor, closing the localizer from the right. Report established.
Landing lights.
Will go. Golf Uniform Victor. Pacifica 821, Luxembourg approach. Roger. Pacifica 821, climb to flight level 140.
For your own safety, we instruct you to keep your seatbelt
Leaving flight level 43, climbing flight level 140, Pacifica 821.
Orbit 793, contact Brussels Centre 125.0.
125.0, orbit 793.
Luxembourg approach, orbit 858, with your flight level 50.
Orbit 858, fly heading 075, descend to flight level 40, expect vectors to ILS runway 24 approach.
Fly heading 075, leaving flight level 51, descending flight level 40, orbit 858.
Golf Uniform Victor, localizer established.
A ver, cosas que hemos hecho mal.
Orbit 858, reduce speed to 200.
El radar,
Reduce speed to
el
00,
ATC,
orbit 858.
ticas.
Golf Uniform Victor, descend on the glide path. Descend on the glide path. Golf Uniform Victor.
Muy mal.
Golf Uniform Victor, contact Luxembourg Tower 118.1. 118.1, Golf Uniform Victor.
Luxembourg approach, Pacifica 114, with you on Raber 5 X-ray.
Golf Romeo 761, climb to flight level to 20.
Climb to flight level 220 Golf Romeo 761.
Orbit 649, turn right heading 140 degrees, 22 miles to touchdown.
Turn right heading 140 degrees, orbit 649.
Golf Romeo 761, climb to flight level to 20.
Climb to flight level 220 Golf Romeo 761.
Golf Romeo 761, contact Brussels Centre 125.0.
125.0 Golf Romeo 761.
Pacifica 114, Luxembourg approach, roger. Pacifica 114.
Brussels Center Golf Romeo 761, with you leaving flight level 175, climbing flight level 220.
Golf Romeo 761, Brussels Center, roger. Brussels Center, orbit 351. With you leaving flight level 259 or climbing flight level 310. Orbit 351, Brussels Center, roger.
Brussels Center, orbit 252, with your flight level 318.
Orbit 252, Brussels Center, roger.
Brussels Centre, Pacifica 154, with you at flight level 320.
Golf Romeo Alpha Echo Puppet, contact Frankfurt 1 Center 127.6.
127.6, Golf Romeo Alpha Echo Papa.
Pacifica 154, Brussels Center, Roger. Orbit 418, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, orbit 418.
A ver, llegamos a...
Brussels Center, Pacifica 511, with you at flight level 250. Pacifica 511, Brussels Center, Roger.
Kejit es nuestro top. Kejit.
Brussels Center, orbit 793, with you leaving flight level 248, climbing flight level 300.
Orbit 793, Brussels Center, Roger. Pacifica 198, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, Pacifica 198.
Orbit 252, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, orbit 252.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 538, with you on Raper 5 X-ray.
Pacifica 538, Brussels Center, Roger.
Brussels Center, Uniform November Kilo Mike Whiskey, with you at flight level 317.
Uniform November Kilo Mike Whiskey, Brussels Center, Roger.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 111, with you at flight level 310.
Pacifica 154, contact Frankfurt 1 Center 127.6.
127.6, Pacifica 154.
Pacifica 111, Brussels Center, Roger.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 198, with you at flight level 307.
Pacifica 198, Brussels Center, Roger.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 471, with you at flight level 280.
Pacifica 471, Brussels Center, Roger. Orbit 793, climb to flight level 310.
Leaving flight level 295, climbing flight level 310, orbit 793.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 821, with you on Raper 5 X-ray. Pacifica 821, Brussels Center, Roger.
Brussels Center, orbit 218, with you at flight level 170.
Pacifica 538, climb to flight level 290.
Leaving flight level 20 to climbing flight level 290,
Vamos a
Pacifica
equilibrar
538.
tanques.
Orbit 218, Brussels Center, Roger.
Brussels Center, orbit 252, with you at flight level 317.
Pacifica 538, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, Pacifica 538.
Ladies and
Orbit
gentlemen,
252, Brussels Center, Roger.
Cruise and we're looking good for an on-time ride.
Pacifica 211, contact Paris Center 126.47.
If there's anything else you require,
126.47, Pacifica 211.
Entire flight crew, we hope you enjoy the rest of the
Orbit 252, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, Orbit 252.
A ver el plan.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 137, with you at flight level 300.
Estimamos
Pacifica
llegar
137, Brussels Center, Roger. Pacifica
por la
511,
28.
contact Paris Center 126.47. 126.47, Pacifica 511. Pacifica 821, climb to flight level 310. Leaving flight level 222, climbing flight level 310. Pacifica 821. Pacifica 821, contact
Jack
Paris Center
1 Bravo.
126.47. 126.47, Pacifica 821.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 114, with you on Raper 5X Ray.
Pacifica
27.
114, Brussels Center, Roger.
Brussels Center, orbit 991, with you at flight level 270.
Orbit 991, Brussels Center, Roger. Pacifica 137, contact Frankfurt 1 Center
Vas a estudiar las cartas
127.6.
de la 27, aunque puede que luego nos den otra, pero
127.6, Pacifica 137.
luego no hay tiempo.
Uniform November Kilo Mike Whiskey, contact Paris
La
Center
27 tiene
126.47.
ILS con DME.
126.47, Uniform November
Estos son los
Kilo Mike
mínimos.
Whiskey.
DH.
Pacifica 874, contact Amsterdam Center 119.17.
119.17, Pacifica 874.
471.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 538, with you leaving flight level 243, climbing flight level 290.
Pacifica 538, Brussels Center, Roger.
Brussels Center, orbit 667, with you at flight level 260.
Orbit 667, Brussels Center, Roger.
Si nos dan la 9, pues se nos desmonta el chiringuito. Wow, esto es súper complicado. Hay que ir a este... A ver.
Brussels Center, orbit 913, with you at flight level 290.
Pacifica 114, climb to flight level
A&D,
300.
sí.
Leaving
Esa es
flight
en la
level
9 y
209,
en la
climbing flight level
27
300, Pacifica 114.
Orbit 913, Brussels Center, Roger. Pacifica 779, descent to flight level 220.
Leaving flight level 328, descending flight level 220, Pacifica 779.
611.
Pacifica 471, contact Line Center 118.75.
Si hacemos la entrada C,
118.75, Pacifica 471.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 821, with you leaving flight level 256, descending flight level 150.
3000.
Orbit 218, contact Frankfurt 1 Center 127.6.
127.6, orbit 218.
Una milla, 06,
Pacifica 821,
1410,
Brussels Center, Roger.
Brussels Center, orbit 817, with you at flight level 170.
Orbit 351, descent to flight level 200. Leaving flight level 308, descending flight level 200. Orbit 351. Orbit 817, Brussels Center, roger. Orbit 793, descent to flight level 200.
Leaving flight level 308, descending flight level 200, orbit 793.
Pacifica 538, descent to flight level 180.
Leaving flight level 288, descending flight level 180, Pacifica 538. Brussels Center, orbit 134, with you at flight level 110.
Pacifica 114, descent to flight level 130.
Leaving flight level 240, descending flight level 130, Pacifica 114.
Orbit 134, Brussels Center, roger. Pacifica 779, contact Brussels final approach 127.57.
127.57, Pacifica 779.
Esto va a ser complicadísimo.
Orbit 351, contact Brussels final approach 127.57. 127.57, orbit 351. Brussels Center, orbit 925, with you at flight level 270.
Bueno, el BOR es 115, 111.15
Center 127.6.
con 274.
127.6, orbit 991.
Orbit 925, Brussels Center, roger. Orbit 793, contact Brussels final approach 127.57.
127.57, orbit 793.
Brussels Center, orbit 948, with you at flight level 330. Orbit 948, Brussels Center, roger. Orbit 913, contact Frankfurt 1 Center 127.6.
127.6, orbit 913. Brussels Center, orbit 349, with you at flight level 250.
Orbit 349, Brussels Center, roger.
A ver, llegadas desde L.I.N.D.A serán dirigidas por vectores de radar. To the log by Thames, Altamesis, director to be established on the localizer. Then as for basic procedure or direct
Brussels Center, Pacifica 789, with you at flight level 310.
En la 9,
Pacifica 821, descent to flight level 60. Leaving flight level 157, descending flight level 60, Pacifica 821. Pacifica 789, Brussels Center, roger.
Jack 1 Bravo hemos cogido nosotros.
Brussels Center, orbit
Se
199,
llega a
with you at flight level
Kenneth.
290. Orbit 199, Brussels Center, roger. Pacifica 198, contact Paris Center 126.47.
Y aquí se viene desde Alkin.
126.47, Pacifica 198.
Alkin, vamos a ver.
Orbit 134, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, orbit 134.
A nosotros Jaco, desde Jaco.
Pacifica 538, contact Brussels final approach.
Bueno, pues cruzaremos los dedos.
127.57, Pacifica 538.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 383, with you at flight level 320.
Pacifica 383, Brussels Center, roger. Pacifica 114, descent to flight level 60.
Leaving flight level 139 or descending flight level 60. Pacifica 114.
Pacifica 111, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, Pacifica 111.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 198, with you at flight level 308.
Pacifica 821, contact Brussels final approach 127.57. 127.57, Pacifica 821. Pacifica 198, Brussels Center, roger. Brussels Center, Foxtrot Yankee Mike Delta Romeo, with you at flight level 340. Orbit 925, contact Amsterdam Center 119.17. 119.17, orbit 925. Foxtrot Yankee Mike Delta Romeo, Brussels Center, roger.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 111, with you at flight level 308.
Pacifica 111, Brussels Center, roger. Brussels Center, orbit 144, with you at flight level 270. Foxtrot Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Victor, descent to flight level 60.
Leaving flight level 101, descending flight level 60. Foxtrot Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Victor.
Orbit 144, Brussels Center, roger. Pacifica 198, contact London Center 118.47.
118.47, Pacifica 198. Brussels Center, Pacifica 485, with you at flight level 300.
Pacifica 485, Brussels Center, roger. Pacifica 114, contact Brussels final approach 127.57.
127.57, Pacifica 114.
Foxtrot Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Victor, contact Rotterdam approach 126.67.
126.67, Foxtrot Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Victor.
Pacifica 111, Contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, Pacifica 111. Brussels Center, orbit 151, with you at flight level 340.
Orbit 151, Brussels Center, roger.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 138, with you at flight level 310.
Pacifica 138, Brussels Center, roger.
Brussels Center, orbit 936, with you at flight level 300.
Orbit 936, Brussels Center, roger. Foxtrot Yankee Mike Delta Romeo. Contact Paris Center 126.47. 126.47. Foxtrot Yankee Mike Delta Romeo.
Brussels Center, orbit 373, with you at flight level 290.
Orbit 373, Brussels Center, roger. Golf Romeo 761. Contact Amsterdam Center 119.17.
119.17 Golf Romeo 761.
Pacifica 383. Contact Paris Center.
Amsterdam Center Golf Romeo 761 with you at flight level 220.
Golf Romeo 761, Amsterdam Center, Roger. Golf Romeo 761, contact Brussels Center 125.0.
One to 5.0 Golf Romeo 761. Brussels Center Golf Romeo 761 with you at flight level 220.
Golf Romeo 761, Brussels Center, Roger. Orbit 373, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, orbit 373.
Pacifica 138, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, Pacifica 138.
Brussels Center, Pacifica 787, with you at flight level 287.
Pacifica 485, contact Paris Center 126.47.
126.47, Pacifica 485.
Pacifica 787, Brussels Center, Roger. Brussels Center, orbit 381, with you at flight level 320. Orbit 349, contact Amsterdam Center 119.17.
119.17, orbit 349.
Orbit 381, Brussels Center, Roger. Golf Romeo 761, contact Amsterdam Center 119.17.
One 119.17 Golf Romeo 761.
Orbit 344, contact Amsterdam.
Amsterdam Center Golf Romeo 761 with you at flight level 220.
Golf Romeo 761, Amsterdam Center, Roger.
Amsterdam Center, orbit 344, with you at flight level 317.
Orbit 344, Amsterdam Center, Roger. Amsterdam Center, orbit 161, with you at flight level 330. Orbit 161, Amsterdam Center, Roger.
Amsterdam Center, Pacifica 789, with you at flight level 308.
Pacifica 789, Amsterdam Center, Roger. Pacifica 789, Contact London Centre 118.47.
118.47, Pacifica 789.
Orbit 344. Contact Brussels Centre 125.0.
125.0, Orbit 344.
Amsterdam Center, orbit 936, with you at flight level 29 or 8.
Orbit 349. Contact London Centre 118.47.
118.47, Orbit 349.
Orbit 936. Amsterdam Centre, Roger. Oscar Hotel Zulu Lima Alpha. Contact Brussels Centre 125.0.
125.0, Oscar Hotel Zulu Lima Alpha. Amsterdam Center, orbit 381, with you leaving flight level 250, descending flight level 210.
Orbit 381. Amsterdam Centre, Roger.
Amsterdam Center, orbit 574, with you at flight level 330.
Orbit 574. Amsterdam Centre, Roger. Orbit 381. Contact London Centre 118.47.
118.47, orbit 381.
Vamos a pedir descenso, vamos a prepararlo. Hasta Jaco, por ejemplo.
Orbit 936.
Logan.
Contact London Centre 118.47.
118.47, orbit 936.
Amsterdam Centre, Oscar Oscar Charlie Foxtrot Zulu, with you at flight level 60. Orbit 574. Contact Brussels Centre 125.0.
125.0, orbit 574.
Golf Romeo 761. Descend via Jacko 1 Bravo arrival. Oscar Oscar Charlie Foxtrot Zulu.
Descend via Jacko 1 Bravo arrival, Golf Romeo 761. Vamos a Jacko, entonces.
Amsterdam Center, orbit 344, with you at flight level 317.
Orbit 344. Amsterdam Centre, Roger.
Vale.
Amsterdam Center, orbit 178, with you at flight level 300.
Orbit 178. Amsterdam Centre, Roger.
A 9000.
Amsterdam Centre, orbit 466, with you at flight level 318. Orbit 466. Amsterdam Centre, Roger.
Vale, hemos conseguido pillar el VNAV. Estamos al mínimo.
Orbit 466. Contact London Centre 118.47. 118.47. Orbit 466. Orbit 178. Contact Brussels Centre 125.0.
125.0, orbit 178.
Orbit 161. Contact London Centre 118.47. 118.47. Orbit 161.
Amsterdam Center, orbit 152, with you at flight level 248.
Orbit 152, Amsterdam Center, Roger.
Va a ser la 27, entonces 322
Golf Romeo 761.
en ADF.
Contact London Center 118.47.
118.47 Golf Romeo 761. London Center Golf Romeo 761 with you on Jaco 1 Bravo.
London Center, Oscar Hotel Tango Alpha Foxtrot, with you at flight level 140. Orbit 381, descent to flight level 60.
Leaving flight level 118, descending flight level 60, orbit 381.
Oscar Hotel Tango Alpha Foxtrot, London Center, Roger.
Decíamos que el ADF que vamos a sintonizar 322
with you at flight level 248.
es LCI
Orbit 152, London Center, Roger. Pacific at 111, descent to flight level 60.
Leaving flight level 109 or descending flight level 60. Pacific 111.
Aquí lo tenemos. Esto es complicadísimo. 322 y vendremos de aquí, supongo.
Hotel Bravo Charlie Juliet Hotel, with you at flight level 207.
Hotel Bravo Charlie Juliet Hotel, London Center, Roger.
Espera.
Orbit 381, contact Testix radar 120.62.
120.62, orbit 381.
Aquí dicen que te dan vectores, vamos a ver.
London Center, Pacific at 114, with you at flight level 320.
Pacific at 114, London Center, Roger. Pacific at 114, contact Brussels Center 125.0.
125.0, Pacific at 114.
London Center, orbit 895,
Vamos a ver el
with you at
Q&A
flight level 350.
Orbit
de Londres.
895, London Center, Roger.
1010.
London Center, Oscar Charlie Foxtrot Zulu, with you at flight level 60.
Oscar Charlie Foxtrot Zulu, London Center, Roger.
Vientos 290, 11 nudos. Deberían darnos la 27.
London Center, Foxtrot Kilo Alpha Zulu Zulu, with you at flight level 330.
Foxtrot Kilo Alpha Zulu Zulu, London Center, roger.
Bueno, hay buena visibilidad.
London Center, Pacifica 962, with you at flight level 330.
Pacifica 962, London Center, roger.
London Center, Pacifica 314, with you at flight level 310.
Pacifica 314, London
Tenemos
Center,
hielo.
roger. Pacifica 962, contact Amsterdam Center 119.17.
119.17, Pacifica 962.
Golf Romeo 761, contact City Approach 132.7.
132.7 Golf Romeo 761.
Orbit 895, contact Brussels Center 125.0.
125.0, orbit 895.
London Center, Pacifica 199, with you at flight.
City Approach Golf Romeo 761 with you, leaving flight level 101, descending flight level 900. Landing lights.
Golf Romeo 761, fly heading 255, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH1005, expect vectors to ILS runway 27 approach.
Vale, la que tenemos, guay. Fly heading 255, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1005, Golf Romeo 761.
Last aircraft, say again.
Okay. Fly heading 255, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1005, Golf Romeo 761.
255, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1005.
Fly heading 255, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1005, Golf Romeo 761.
Last aircraft, say again.
Fly heading 255, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1005, Golf Romeo 761.
City approach. Golf Quebec Whiskey with your flight level
A ver,
40.
el course de
Golf Quebec Whiskey.
274.
Fly heading 160 degrees.
Vamos a
Descent
NAV.
to altitude 3,000 feet. QNH1007. Expect vectors to ILS runway 27 approach.
Fly heading 160 degrees. Leaving flight level 40, descending altitude 3,000 feet. QNH 1007. Golf Quebec Whiskey.
Golf Quebec Whiskey. Reduce speed 120.
Reduce speed 120. Golf Quebec Whiskey.
Vamos a guardar por si pasa algo. A ver, el tema hielo, todavía tenemos hielo, ¿no? Podemos quitar las... la anti-ice. A ver, tanques equilibrados, vamos con bombas. Mínimo. Vale, ya podemos quitar el hielo, el antihielo. Vamos con flaps 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just started our approach. We would kindly ask you to fasten your seatbelts again and turn off all your electronic equipment.
City approach. Golf Mike Sierra with you at flight level 40.
Golf Mike Sierra.
Como es la primera vez que aterrizo, voy a ir muy despacio.
QNH 1007. Expect vectors to ILS runway 27 approach.
Fly heading 160 degrees. Leaving flight level 40, descending altitude 3,000 feet. QNH 1007. Golf Mike Sierra.
Golf Mike Sierra. Reduce speed 124.
Reduce speed 124. Golf Mike Sierra.
Que es lo emocionante de este canal, que siempre se me ve aterrizar por primera vez en un sitio. El ADF, vamos a sintonizarlo aquí, que estamos en NAV 322.
City approach, Golf Juliet Hotel, with you at flight level 40.
Golf Juliet Hotel, fly heading 160 degrees, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH1007, expect vectors to ILS runway 27 approach.
Flight heading 160 degrees, leaving flight level 40, descending altitude 3,000 feet, QNH1007, Golf Juliet Hotel.
Golf Juliet Hotel, reduce speed 124.
Reduce speed 124, Golf Juliet Hotel.
A 1220 se captura el GS. Así que vamos a setear 1220. millas. Ocho, 1, 2, 3, 12. Como las últimas 5 millas tenemos que empezar a extender, así que vamos a hacer un DM hold. Creo la más difícil es la 9. Hemos tenido suerte dentro de lo que cabe. Oh no, al revés. Oh my god. Venga, localizador activo.
City approach, Golf Lima Bravo, with you at flight level 40. Golf Lima Bravo, fly heading 160 degrees, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH1008, expect vectors to ILS runway 27 approach. Fly heading 160 degrees, leaving flight level 40, descending altitude 3,000 feet, QNH1008, Golf Lima Bravo. Golf Lima Bravo, reduce speed 120. Reduce speed 120, Golf Lima Bravo.
Como somos unos caganises, pues vamos súper despacio con flaps fitting y el tren desplegado desde a tomar por saco.
Romeo 761, turned left heading 27515 miles to touchdown.
Turn left heading 275, Golf Romeo 761. Miles. Allí está la pista. No, esta es la fácil. Esta es la aproximación fácil.
Golf Romeo 761, closing the localizer from the right. Report established.
Wilco, Golf Romeo 761.
Golf Romeo 761, descend on the glide path.
Descend on the glide path, Golf Romeo 761.
Golf Romeo 761, contact City Tower 118.07.
118.07, Golf Romeo 761. City Golf Romeo 761 with you on ILS runway 27.
Last aircraft say again.
City Golf Romeo 761 with you on ILS runway 27.
Golf Romeo 761, City Tower, Roger.
No, la otra es la difícil que tienes que pasar entre la ciudad.
Alpha. Contact City Approach 132.7.
Habrá que venir desde Edimburgo.
132.7. Foxtrot Zulu Alpha.
2500.
Flaps full.
Golf Romeo 761, cleared to land runway 27.
Me voy a manual. Clear to land runway 27, Golf Romeo 761. Easy.
plus 100. Minimums. 500.
Stater, no.
Golf Romeo 761. Turn left any intersection.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our final destination. Please
A saber cómo hemos aterrizado con ese stater ahí al final. Tengo ni idea.
And the seatbelt sign have been switched off. Please continue to observe the non-smoking sign. On behalf of our airline, we would like to say goodbye to you now. It was a pleasure
Golf
having
Romeo
you as our guest,
761.
and we look
Did you
forward to
copy?
welcome you on one of our aircrafts again. Thank you and goodbye.
Welcome, Golf Romeo 761.
Golf Romeo 761. Contact City Ground 121.82.
121.82, Golf Romeo 761.
City Tower, Golf Zulu Quebec, ready for departure.
Golf Zulu Quebec.
City Ground, Golf Romeo 761, vacated runway. City Ground, Golf Romeo 761, vacated runway.
Golf Romeo 761, City Ground, pass your message.
City Ground, Golf Romeo 761, vacated runway.
Last aircraft, say again.
City Ground, Golf Romeo 761, vacated runway.
Golf Romeo 761, taxi to gate 9er, via Charlie.
Taxi to gate 9er via Charlie, Golf Romeo 761.
Golf Romeo 761, hold position.
Hold position, Golf Romeo 761.
Golf Romeo 761, taxi to gate 9er, via Charlie.
Taxi to gate 9er via Charlie, Golf Romeo 761.
City Ground, Golf Yankee Sierra Papa, ready for clearance East Midlands.
Golf Yankee Sierra Papa, stand by. Golf Kilo Golf, cross runway 09er, taxi to holding point runway 27, via Kilo and Lima. Cross runway 09er, taxi to holding point runway 27, via Kilo and Lima, Golf Kilo Golf. Golf Yankee Yankee Sierra Papa, clear to East Midlands Airport. Brookmans Park 1 Alpha departure, then as filed. Squawk 3227.
Hace 2 vídeos estaba encantado con la tasa de fotogramas que estamos teniendo y de repente todo se va al garete sin haber tocado nada.
Golf Yankee Yankee Sierra Papa, read back correct.
City ground, Golf Yankee Yankee Sierra Papa, request startup.
Golf Yankee Yankee Sierra Papa, startup approved.
Golf Yankee Yankee Sierra Papa.
Habiendo testado previamente, ¿eh? Con lluvia, con noche, con luces, con este avión y todo iba de maravilla. En cuanto paremos, a ver si podemos poner la repetición. A ver, aquí tengo que dar la vuelta.
Yankee Sierra Papa at Park 11 with information Kilo, ready taxi with clearance.
Golf Sierra Papa, taxi to holding point runway 27, via Whiskey Yankee Bravo and Delta, hold short runway 09er.
Taxi to holding point runway 27, via Whiskey Yankee Bravo and Delta, hold short runway 09er, Golf Sierra Papa.
Oh my god, así no hay quien haga nada.
Golf Kilo Golf, Monitor City Tower 118.07.
No puede bajar más.
118.07. Golf Kilo Golf. Golf Papa Delta, cross runway 09er, taxi to holding point runway 27, via Kilo and Lima.
Bueno,
Cross
pues
runway 09er, taxi to holding point runway
con APU.
27, via Kilo and Lima, Golf Papa Delta.
City ground, Golf X-ray Oscar Sierra Victor, ready for clearance Denham.
Golf X-ray Oscar Sierra Victor, stand by. Golf X-ray Oscar Sierra Victor, cleared to Denham Airport. Brookmans Park 1 Alpha departure, then as filed. Squawk 3235.
Golf X-ray Oscar Sierra Victor, cleared to Denham Airport. Brookmans Park 1 Alpha departure, then as filed. Squawk 3235.
Bueno,
Golf X-ray Oscar Sierra Victor.
hemos sufrido, pero lo hemos conseguido. Ahora a ver cómo ha
City
sido.
ground,
A ver
Golf
si podemos
X-ray
verlo.
Oscar Sierra Victor, request startup.
Golf X-ray Oscar Sierra Victor, startup approved.
Vamos a
Golf
ver.
X-ray Oscar Sierra Victor.
Como unos 300 segundos o así. No. Oh. Nos vamos a quedar con las ganas. Se colgó. Es una porquería. La repetición de... Es una porquería. Oh. Aparte se te desconfigura todas las pantallas. Bueno, pues... tendremos que especular. No sé, lo intento otra vez. A ver. ¿900 segundos? Que no sirve de nada, ni te mueve el avión, ni te corrige nada, ni... Además es muy posible que esta aproximación... Yo vi un vídeo real, ¿no? de YouTube, en YouTube, de un Havilland aterrizando aquí. Creo que era un Havilland, sí. Hay un vídeo aterrizando en la 9 de London City. Pero aquí es posible que sí que puedas capturar el localizador, el GS. Sin tener que pasar a manual como he pasado yo. Este es el Orbit, el detallado de Inglaterra, o sea, otra vendida pero enorme. Objetos colocados, autogen colocado a mano, uno a uno, edificio por edificio. Pero verdaderamente pues los modelos son súper pobres, o sea que muy guapo no es. Esto es de las peores inversiones que he hecho en el build y en el canal. O sea, esto es... Y tenemos el autogen al máximo. Esto es una auténtica porquería. Londres al detalle y tal. Esto... Ahí se va... La distancia de autogen la tenemos limitada. Pero que... Es muy decepcionante. Esto en Aerofly es una pasada. Porque está muy bien optimizado. Bueno, vamos a ver primero... Si chocamos con el barco, destructor ahí, una corbeta. Y no, aquí la aproximación interesante es la 9. El starter se vuelve a producir en el mismo lugar. Uf. Bueno, el barco bien, no lo tocamos. Y a ver el rat. No las tengo yo todas conmigo. Sí, lo pasamos bien, pero tocamos. No tocamos en el rat. Se puede decir que es válida, pero bueno. Pero hemos aterrizado antes, no se debe de aterrizar antes de ese punto. Un aterrizaje pésimo, podemos decir. Vamos a darle esa categoría. Pero es el primero, ¿eh? Es el primero que hacemos aquí en London City. Pero claro, con este rendimiento esto es imposible. Y con esos starter, eso me recuerda a mi época de FS98, de Flight Simulator 98, 96, 94. Bueno, vámonos al final y aquí ya nos despedimos. Bueno, esto hay que mejorarlo, ¿eh? Así que lo mejoraremos. No llevaremos ni las 20 horas de vuelo con el DAS, o sea que no está nada mal, ¿eh? En ese sentido. Richard Groy, hasta pronto, amigos.